Why is the pancreas not considered the most important organ? What are the dangers of its diseases? Why is this organ so difficult to treat and how to protect it from disease? We will tell you about all this in our video. What does the pancreas do? Despite the fact that somehow the stereotype about the important role of some organs and the secondary importance of others, there are no unnecessary systems and elements in the body. The pancreas is no less important than the kidneys, liver, or heart. Judge for yourself. Without its normal functioning, digestion is impossible. Pancreatic juice contains enzymes that are responsible for the breakdown of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Accordingly, without this juice, no key element of food will be processed and assimilated by the body. In addition, the pancreas produces glucagon and insulin, two hormones without which it is impossible to process and assimilate glucose. Diseases of the pancreas. Among the major ailments of this organ are pancreatitis and pancreonecrosis, stones and cysts in the gland, and cancer of this organ. The main problem is that inflammation of the pancreas, which is the process hidden under the term pancreatitis, can start suddenly, or it can develop gradually. A person does not always associate the problem with pancreatic disorders, because many of the symptoms are similar to the usual poisoning. In particular, appetite disappears, nausea may occur after eating, stools are disturbed, and diarrhea occurs. All this is supplemented by heaviness and bloating of the abdomen. Directly about the problems with the pancreas, a person can think only when there is constant pain in the left pancreas, and the skin becomes jaundiced. Consequences of pancreatitis. Inflammation of the pancreas, if it is not treated in time, leads to serious chronic diseases. First, it is the death of the intestinal microbiota, which means constant problems with stool and absorption of nutrients. Second is hepatitis. The third frequent complication of pancreatitis is gastrointestinal bleeding and peritonitis, which can be fatal. Another consequence of pancreatic dysfunction is diabetes. What affects the pancreas? This organ is negatively affected by a diet rich in fats and protein, as well as alcohol and tobacco abuse. The second reason is the intake of large amounts of drugs. Although it is believed that they are processed and removed from the body by the kidneys and liver, but the pancreas is also involved in this process. The third reason is any disorders of digestion, metabolism, and autoimmune diseases. Another, although rare cause of damage to the pancreas is its congenital anomalies. Proper diet and the timely treatment of gastrointestinal and liver diseases is the best prevention of pancreatic diseases. But there are also some useful recipes that can reduce the burden on this organ and improve its function. How to help your pancreas. 3 proven folk medicine recipes will help you in solving this problem. To prepare the first, you will need a tablespoon of immortelle herb and the same amount of chamomile. Mix these ingredients, pour 200 milliliters of boiling water and allow to infuse for half an hour. After that, strain the infusion and wait until it cools completely. Take half a glass twice a day for half an hour before a meal, for 2 weeks. The second recipe is buckwheat on buttermilk, which cleanses the liver of toxins, improves intestinal microflora, digestion and operation of the pancreas. Grind your usual portion of buckwheat in a coffee grinder and pour 200 milliliters of buttermilk. Such a mixture should stand overnight in the refrigerator, and in the morning it should be eaten. It is desirable to eat buckwheat on buttermilk every morning, in order to achieve and maintain a positive effect on the body. It is important that after consuming this mixture and before the next meal, at least 1 hour should pass. For the third recipe, you need to take 800 grams of parsley and a liter of milk. Fill the parsley with boiled milk and put it on a small fire. It should slowly simmer, but not boil. Keep it on the heat for a few minutes, then remove it and let it cool. Take 2 tablespoons every hour. The course of treatment is 10 days. And how do you protect the pancreas from disease? Tell us in the comments.